Hello, guys. Welcome. I'm going to give you my top 10 in the Western Conference going into next season. So let's begin.
He's
All
like
right,
the SpongeBob meme. But
all right.
how are you?
At number 1, I got the San Antonio Spurs, man. Victor Wembanyama. I said it before. If Victor Wembanyama was able to surpass the Thunder in the playoffs, I had him as not only the MVP frontrunner, but number 1 in the Western Conference moving forward. That was my thing. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to say it. It's not like the game difference was that big anyways between the two. It was, 2 games. So I'm just going to take them to win 2 more. Number 2, I have the Thunder. I think pretty much 1 and 2 is pretty locked in. Shocking, guys. Woo! I'm not that delusional. Number 3, moving fast. I got the Los Angeles Lakers, man. We will be a team that dominates the Western Conference. No team is going to want to play us next year. And I can't wait to prove everybody wrong. I know my co-hosts here are laughing, but
no, it wasn't because of that.
We match up, it's going to be an hour and a half of pain. Like, you're all going to hate your team when you play us. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Number 4, I have the Denver Nuggets. I have the Denver Nuggets at 4. Unlike my other counterparts, I'm not going to disrespect the Nuggets.
I had them at 4.
Oh, my fault. My other counterpart.
Y'all are overhyping.
I'm not overhyping, bro. I've been watching the Nuggets for the last 6 years, bro. It doesn't matter what they have. You can go get a random and put him next to Jokic, bro, and he'll up his game to like 15 plus points per game. I'm not worried about the Nuggets and what's around them. Exactly. Like, once he left that team, he was garbage.
Chris Brown. Terrible.
Yeah, him too. Chris Brown. He's getting paid. He got a bag. Being mid. He's got a bag because of Jokic. Jokic is getting generational wealth.
Kevin Durant and Nikola Jokic. Kevin Durant on Brooklyn had him averaging like 10 points on backcuts exclusively.
Yes. And for me personally, I just think the Nuggets, as long as you have Jokic and you have Murray, man, like I feel like they always have a way.
They're gonna be in the mix.
Even Aaron Gordon as well. Like as long as you have those 3, I'm assuming they're gonna figure out the Peyton Watson thing. Sure. I don't see them letting him walk. They'll find some type of solution. I think even if they don't, they'll make a trade. They'll try to figure out how to get somebody on this team who fits into Jokic. I don't think they're going to drop off. Number 5, I have the Timberwolves. I think the Wolves are kind of always in this mix of like the 1 through 6-ish range, and that's with just Anthony Edwards playing next to Julius Randle and other guys. No offense to Julius Randle. I don't even know. What team is he on again?
Brooklyn.
Wow. Banished.
Brooklyn.
That's right. You see how once again Brooklyn, you completely forget about them.
Brooklyn.
But I can't ignore, bro, LaMelo Ball. I think it's a good chance for him to go back into the spotlight, play for a team, and actually be in a winning environment. I think it's really hard for players to be winning players when they play for horrible teams. Like, let's be real. I know he gets a lot of slack about how he plays and his attitude, leadership. But I think him being around Anthony Edwards, although their off-court activities will be a little bit crazy, the interviews might be wild, I think on the court, they might be a very good match. So I'm excited to see what that looks like.
They about to be
no driving. Hey, no driving on the roads.
So early, you're saying he's going to drive.
Somebody tell LeBron that he's not allowed to take a helicopter.
I think it should be in his contract that he has unlimited Uber usage. Give him an Uber unlimited account. He gets rides everywhere.
Give that boy a butler.
I think somebody should tell LeBron.
No cars. No cars.
He's just going to Uber Eats. He'll just turn that into Uber Eats. He'll gain like 50 pounds.
That is true, too. Hey, he can pay for his food, too. I'm pretty sure he probably has a chef, so he should be fine. Coming in at number 6, this is a team that a lot of people have lower, but I'm going to go with the Phoenix Suns. I like the Suns, man. I know. Wild card here. Yeah, I'm running the D-Book propaganda, man. I think there was a.
I thought I was the Suns apologist last year.
I know, but I'm kind of joining you a little bit. You know, we can tag team a little bit. Let's show some respect. I feel like we're good. Me and Max are locked in. I feel like they were really like shout out to Max because he did put us on to the Suns last year. There were stretches of games I watched for the Suns where they played amazing basketball. I think where things messed up is that stretch of games where Dylan Brooks got hurt and then Grayson Allen got hurt. And you had situations where you're just playing with Devin Booker or Booker's out for a little bit and you're just playing with Dylan Brooks. And we never really got to see that whole core together in the playoffs fully healthy. And I think if they're able to stay healthy for the entire season, lock in and build that chemistry, they could be a top 6 team. Moving forward on my list, number 7.
Earl, I'm not. I'm thinking. I put them at 9. I'm thinking a little bit. That was convincing.
Girl, that's what we Suns apologists do.
I don't know why.
I gotta lock in. Like I don't know. There's some dogs on this list, but we gotta give respect. You know,
Grayson Allen's a top 5 shooter in NBA still.
Now look,
I forgot about
my next pick is very simple. I'm keeping them exactly where they finished last year. Number 7 for me is Portland. I got them at 7.
No.
Yes. Number 7 is Portland, man. Are they going to get better? Yes. But I feel like every team above them is also going to be
better. They're going to be better than Phoenix knocked them out. Portland knocked Phoenix out last year.
I'm not worried about that, bro. I'm not, like I said, I have my Phoenix agenda to push, and I think they're going to be a good team this year. So I got Portland. Like you said, some people could go 6, some people could go 7. It's interchangeable. 6, 7, you know what I mean? But I'm sticking 7, man. I like Portland a lot. Don McClingan, he's one of my young pieces of my dynasty team. So, I'm always watching games when I can. I hate the guards on that team, so hopefully John Morant and Damian Lillard can actually get him the ball. Denny sucks at playmaking. Who else? Drew Holiday is a hogging merchant on offense as well. So I'm glad that they got some type of balance. I know Dame, he's a guy who likes to feed his bigs. He made, what's his name?
Miles Turner. Wait, why?
Nurkic?
Well, why did I say Miles Turner?
Oh, Yusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, Nurkic.
Yusuf Nurkic. He made him actually usable. Got him paid.
Hey! No, Yusuf Nurkic put.
No, he played good on. Yeah, he played good on the Suns too. I mean, not the Suns, on the Jazz.
And remember him and CJ with Ennis Freedom.
He elevated his game. Like he gave him that confidence, and I'm expecting him to do the same thing with Klingit. So that's why I have him at 7.
Ennis Cantor.
Moving on to number 8.
Bro,
this is my last kind of proven team that I can put here. Is the Rockets. I think the Rockets, to me, they're just kind of mid. I think that's the best way I can explain it. I think one, leadership is cooked. Kevin Durant gave up on his team in the playoffs. He was very vocal about it. His teammates called him out. Jabari Smith called him out and said, "Hey, even though you're getting double teamed, you're Kevin Durant. It's your job to figure out." That's a direct quote, by the way. Like, he called out Kevin Durant, and he went on to snatch his chain and play better than him in that series. Just saying.
What's that phrase? Bench players talking like starters? Or?
The only difference is Jabari was a starter before and after Kevin Durant.
I mean,
but hey, regardless, shout out to Kevin Durant. I think they're gonna have a decent season, but I think they're around 8, bro. And who knows? It's Kevin Durant. He could be like, I want out. He could be gone before the season starts. Who knows?
If there was one person I wanted to give that message, it wouldn't be Jabari Smith. Like, I feel like that's the right message for the wrong messenger. You know what I mean?
He was the only one doing anything.
He was the one in the press conference.
He was the only one doing. He was the only reason they were in those games, besides Amin Thompson. But he was the only reason they were in those games, like most of the time.
Sengun had a great game 1 Lakers series. After that, him. Done.
Like when Jabari got in his head, like, okay, I'm gonna go score. It was extremely difficult for us to stop. So shout out to Jabari. And number 9, this is where we're getting to like the legacy pools here, man. Number 9 for me is the Warriors. I feel like they're still kind of in that playing range. They could steal a spot here.
Stop.
I know it's like kind of an older team, but I still feel like fully healthy. If you get to the end of the year, let's just say you get to the end of the year and you have a stretch where you have Porzingis, Jimmy Butler, Curry, Draymond, all those guys playing. I think legacy-wise, they have a chance with experience to win themselves through the play-in and steal a playoff spot. That's why I have them at 9.
Earl, so you think Jimmy Butler will be back by March?
I don't know, bro. I've seen weird things with injuries, bro.
Y'all see him on Instagram the other day?
Dude,
whatever.
He's running around. He's jumping out on, bro. It's new technology, Jay. We're not in the 1980s anymore.
Jimmy's gonna be back.
So say it's like the Kyrie situation where the the Warriors are buns by All-Star break, and they're like, you know what, Jimmy, we're just gonna shut you down, bro. It's why?
There's no point in shutting him down. You just at that point just trade him, you get him off the team.
That too.
But
they're that bad.
Like I said, if there's a stretch where they're all in the scheme and they have a chance to win a series,
and Porzingis
sneak in the plan to win 2 games, they can probably.
Porzingis is like he has a real illness. He's playing every other game.
But like I'm accounting for like when he does play. When he does play, he's still one of the best rim protectors. Just saying, it's not just the range stat out there.
That's what I'm saying. The Warriors need him.
Still one of the best rim protectors. Still one of the best stretches in the
game.
I'm just like I said. That's why.
All right,
Jay,
you got him at 9.
That's why I have him at 9, not 6. That's why they're at 9.
Steph Curry is 30 wins by himself. You're not winning fewer than 30 games with Steph Curry. Just period.
Now my last team here, guys. This was kind of a hard choice. There's a lot of reaching teams. There's some younger teams with a lot of potential. But personally, for me,
you can make your list a 10 out of 10 if you nail this.
Do it, Earl. Jazz.
No, not the Jazz. You know who it is.
Jazz.
It's your guy. Back your guy.
It's
Back
the
him.
Jazz.
You know him.
It's the Jazz.
You saw him flame out.
Earl, you know you want to go Jazz.
It's the Jazz.
Don't say Clippers.
It's the Jazz.
No, I'm not saying the Clippers.
Jay, I promise no one is saying the Clippers.
No one's saying the Clippers. My last team on my top 10 is going to be the Dallas Mavericks. I think Cooper Flag is going to have a good year. He showed the ability to take over, and that was without playing with any competent players next to him. Derek Lively, injured. PJ Washington, in and out. No Kyrie Irving. I legit think if Kyrie comes back, they could be a team who can, like, slip up. If Kyrie comes back, they're fully healthy, they can be a team and play for, like, anywhere between, like, 7 and 10, depending on how they play together and how healthy they are. So, I have them at 10 as a wild card.
I have them at 8, so yeah, valid. Very valid. I forgot about them.
So, that's my list. Number 1, Spurs. Number 2, Thunder. Number 3, Lakers. 4, Denver Nuggets. Number 5, the Timberwolves. Number 6, the Suns. Number 7, Portland Trailblazers. Number 8, Rockets. Number 9, Golden State. And number 10, the Dallas Mavericks. There's my top 10.
That's a very competent list.
I'm glad. I knew you had any, man. The ball knower Earl has returned after a few weeks.
I'll have to change my name, man, if I didn't.
The ball knower had to return. Earl, I love your list. That's like, this is going to be the most that we're probably going to agree on anything on this podcast.
Except for the Lakers.
The whole season. What was that?
I said except for the Lakers. I know you have them lower, which is fine.
Well, I'm just going to be parroting Earl's list, but like slight changes.
Yeah,
I do think y'all are sleeping on OKC. I do have OKC as the 1. They were the 1 last year without J-Dub for a lot of the games. SJ missed a little time, I think. It was really just J-Dub was like their big. Mm-hmm. They were the 1 seed without Jalen Williams, who was their second best player. Like, let's not forget, he is still an All-NBA caliber player. So you add him back, they're going to be fine. I think they win 60 games again easily. Yep. Who they brought in? They brought in Damar and Bennett Sturts. They're going to be better than last year. They were already the 1 seed last year. So 1 seed again. Spurs 2 seed. We don't need to spend too much time on that. I mean, like, they got Tobias Harris. I guess that makes them kind of better. I don't think that makes them better. So, OKC 1, Spurs 2. I will take Minnesota at 3. Maybe I'm really overhyping Minnesota.
Okay.
I kind of changed my tune on this team. Do I think that they're a good playoff team? Not so much. Okay. But I do think regular season-wise, I think they need to be respected. Because like you said, they're always in that 3, 4, 5, 6 hunt with Anthony Edwards. You bring in a full season of Ayo Dosunmu. You bring in LaMelo Ball for Randall, which is probably a lateral move, but maybe you can squint and be like, hey, that's going to get you a couple more wins.
Max, I got to stop you real quick. So you just made a great point. This is a regular season respectable team. But when I say the Boston Celtics is a regular season, built to win 50 games in the regular season, you say no, but you have the Timberwolves at 3. That you kind of contradict. Because the Celtics are better than the Timberwolves. Definitely.
You know, okay, here's my reasoning, Anthony Edwards over Jason Tatum, LaMelo Ball over Paul George, Rudy Gobert over Derek White.
No! Derek White's better than Rudy. Stop.
I don't know, man.
Adrian Bridges better than Rudy.
But what about, I'll take Jaden
McDaniels
over Jaden McDaniels over Derek White. Rudy Gobert over Peyton Pritchard. No. Ayo Dosunmu over Namias Keita. Give me if we're talking about front 5 and 6, give me Minnesota's front 5 and 6 over the Celtics.
My point is, they're both regular season teams, and they're not gonna win the championship though. But they're both built to win 45 to 50 games.
Lakers are gonna win a championship, baby.
Capital S tier championship contenders, but I think regular
can't wait
season
for that
wise,
play to LA, bro.
Minnesota's just been waiting for Denver to fall off, for the Lakers to fall off slightly, and for the Rockets to not have like a Mickey Mouse second seed. So I think this is their year to get through.
Trophy.
Are they going to go to the conference finals? Probably not.
So Luka better bring yourself home.
4 seed, I got Denver. They're just Denver.
I did not much.
Everybody put Denver 4 except Omar.
Yeah, he put like 15th.
They will never win another championship. I've been saying
it has nothing to do with being top 4, though.
I don't care.
Bro, yeah.
Absolutely.
When Denver wins in 50 years, we're going to put this. Because remember, bro is saying never.
Never.
He just thinks there's a curse on that franchise.
I think they won their 1 championship, and I think they earned it. And I don't think the organization is going to build around Jokic and Murray correctly going forward.
Well, you said never. So that means in 40 years when Jokic and Murray are in their years.
Knicks never winning a championship again. 20 years, they're best. They got their 1 championship.
Always have said never.
And they're cut.
All right, fine. Fuck it. Never.
Egos are involved, man. I seen Brunson doing interviews why he's the best player in the world.
Never.
stealing from kids. I seen it.
That's what I'm saying. Like Jokic's grandkids will never see a Denver championship according to Omar. I'm not gonna say they're championship contenders this year. I think they're just
that's just bogus to say never again. I'm not gonna lie. You could say for the next 20 years.
I'm not gonna disrespect them that much.
I
respect it. That's fair. That's a fair range.
I'm not as hyped on.
The only reason why, bro, is because they said it. They said it about us, not Denver specifically, but they said it about the Knicks, Max. They said that we would never ever win another championship again.
Why do I care?
I'm just saying, like, it's not the craziest
and what's
thing
that thing? Hey, he's gonna find a way to rope it back to himself.
Just saying.
Can help himself, man. You almost won a full pod without talking about them. Almost, man. You lasted 48 minutes.
We got 48 minutes. That's almost a record.
48 minutes of no Knicks talk. Man, you lasted. This is Western Conference, by the way.
Lakers 5. I'm not sold on this team. They need, as much as I love Grimes, they need a better front court. Just like small forward, power forward. They're so, like, that is just a gaping hole there, the size of Southern Los Angeles that they need to fill. And like their bench doesn't really move me. It's kind of just Luka and AR and hoping Walker Kessler is an all-star. But I think, again, Luka Doncic is good enough for 40 wins by himself. Oscar is a good player. Walker Kessler is a good player.
Sexton's good.
Plug and play.
Sexton's
I can get to 48 wins.
Mamu?
Sexton and Mamu are good.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Sexton averaged like 15 on elite efficiency last year.
Yeah, okay.
He's so underrated. I'm not even kidding. Colin Sexton's
why we acting like
underrated. He is
I
a
feel
little
like he's
underrated,
one of those signings. He's one of those signings where if he goes anywhere else, he gets praised, bro.
Probably, because usually people go to the Lakers and get worse.
He's just small, so the defense is just like... He's a good defender, but he's just small. He can shoot over the top.
I take him as a 6-man, bro. Last year, my biggest complaint is we did not have anything off the bench going for. We had Luke Kennard. Oh, he shoots 90% from 3. But what happens when he doesn't hit threes? He's horrible.
He hits threes on other... Bro, that's the thing. He hits threes on other teams, just not on the Lakers. When
No. Luke Kennard, this happens a lot. Luke Kennard has really good streaks on any team he's played on where he has elite shooting, and then he doesn't.
And then the team is like... And then next team is like, here, you can have...
getting paid
they're like, here.
$5 million and getting paid $15 to $25 million. Biggest difference.
You want Luke? You can have Luke. He was good.
Lakers 5.
What team did he go to? The Suns? Yeah, he looks like a Phoenix guy.
I'll go Houston at 6. I do think y'all are slightly sleeping on the young core. I get it's fun and hip and cool to hate on Kevin Durant. He's still an all-star. He's still a borderline all-star.
I'm not hating on KD. I'm hating on the situation.
I'm actually going to interview KD in a couple
What
months.
does that have to do with me hating? That's just me. KD's not a leader. That's my thing with KD. KD's not a leader. This team is cooked because of KD.
I think they can lead him.
That's not me saying KD's bad.
How could be a 6 seed?
If KD went to a different team, I automatically love that team. I don't like him on the Rockets team more.
The Rockets aren't good enough. No, I don't know how to word this. I just don't know if the Rockets are the best fit for Kevin Durant's skill set.
They might not be, but any team with Kevin Durant's skill set is going to be a good
even
team.
that.
You have another all-star,
like if you added Kevin Durant to
we all believe in Amen Thompson being a top 3 or 4 defensive player of the year player.
So this is
like, for example, if you add Kevin Durant to the Nuggets, they're easily top 3 for me.
They're in the championship.
So why do the Rockets not get that benefit? I mean, they're not a champion, granted, but like
because they don't have they don't have the experience or maturity.
This is the thing with Kevin Durant and this Rockets team.
Şengün is
this team around him is not bad. Reed Shepherd is supposed to be a good. He's supposed to be a great spot up. Operation Şengün is a playmaking center like Jokic. They got all defenders around him with Jabari Smith, a man. Whoever you want to name can defend. Tari Eason, even Josh Okogie on the bench. Everybody can defend the Rockets. Literally everybody on this team can defend. But what Kevin Durant did last year, the KD files, him calling out teammates by name. Jabari, you're putting your future. It happened. It 1,000% happened. You put your future in the hands of Şengün. Jabari's an idiot. It's over. Like that. And then look at the playoffs. When it all comes down to it, the team's rallying around one guy. Knicks rallying around Brunson.
I'm sorry.
The Spurs rallying around Wemby. Nobody's rallying around Kevin Durant on this team.
Can we stop saying like Jokic is Şengün, bro? Like, never say that again, please.
But he's still an all-star.
He's nowhere near his level. First of all, he's not even a quarter of the shooter Jokic is from the 3. He's not even half the playmaker he is.
I'm not gonna lie. Earl, I'm not gonna lie. You guys might not even remember this. First game of the year last year, Rockets versus Thunder. That was the closest we're ever gonna get to Şengün looking like Jokic. He was unbelievable in that game.
He was hitting that game.
Like
I do
he
remember
hit
that.
5
Guess
threes
what,
that game, and he was playing. He almost had triple double, 30s, 9 points, whatever. He was unbelievable that first game of the
The
season.
difference between
He's close.
superstars and regular all-star type players is superstars do that on a nightly basis. Stars do it every so often. He's a star, but he's
Is it
not
more
a
than every
superstar.
often?
Şengün is.
I'm talking about Jokic's number. We had a month where Jokic was averaging
He's
like
not,
a
bro.
30
No one
point
was
triple
saying,
double.
if I thought he was Jokic, they'd be higher than Denver.
No,
If I thought
that's what I'm
Şengün was
saying.
Jokic, I'd
But I'm
put him top
saying
4.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying like it's not close though.
Is Cat closer to Jokic than Şengün
Here's
is?
Jokic.
He froze.
Here's Şengün.
It's really close.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Stop, bro. Stop.
Let's be real. That's the truth.
So Carly Towns is closer to Jokic than Şengün is?
Yes.
Playmaking
Yes.
style.
I would
Yes.
say
I'm
that.
not disagreeing with that.
Yes.
I would say that
MJ,
too.
not
Yes.
I think
Yes.
we're on something there.
Yes.
Yeah, you're on to something there, man.
The
Yeah.
only thing is
It's fine,
Cat's
bro.
playmaking is great. Cat is the
He's
greatest
a
big
better
shooter
shooter
ever.
than Şengün. He's a better rebounder. The only thing Şengün is probably better at is yes, the passing. That's it though. That's it.
I'm not gonna like Cat. Cat and Şengün's passing kind of similar.
But I mean like
Cat last
as
year
far
playoffs
as
was unbelievable
but
passing.
more I count more so like passing towards assists
That might
than
be a
like
full trading
passing
camp
in
with
general. Like obviously on paper,
Şengün is a gifted ass
probably
passer, though.
averages more
Yeah,
assists per
Şengün
game
is
because
Şengün
he gets the
is
ball more.
great.
But that's just their system, so it's kind of hard to compare.
Like I hear you. I'm not saying he's Jokic.
What's
I just think
Şengün
that
average
he's
like
good
18
enough to
points a
win
game?
45 games, 46 games.
I'm just playing.
Well,
Yeah,
Kevin
It's just KD. That KD stuff that happened, Max. I'm looking at it. Playoffs. They gave up on him, and he gave up on them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my ankle!
Celtics blew a 3-1 lead in the playoffs,
my
but
ankle.
apparently that doesn't matter.
Jason Tatum was hurt, man.
Nope. All right. I'm annoyed at this.
You know what's crazy
I'm
though?
annoyed
Like
at
I'm
this.
looking at
Jason
these
Tatum's
numbers,
hurt.
bro. Some of these players get so
For
bro.
Celtics, Earl, I'm so sorry to cut you off because this is a narrative that I
Omar
keep
put
hearing,
this
and it's
out.
kind
I
of
brought up
weird
Knicks.
because they did it last playoffs, and it happened this playoffs. Jason Tatum was hurt. That's the only reason why. Man, shut the fuck up! Not you, Jay. I'm sorry. That's just so annoying to me because
I mean, it is
Jason
the truth.
Tatum.
It's what happened.
He played
It is the
6 games.
It doesn't
And
matter.
And he
You
didn't
go to a
play
game
last
7.
game. It's
That's why
7
it's a
games.
7-game series.
It went 7,
They only
Omar.
needed to win
That's
one
why it's
What?
a 7-game series.
Omar, that was so irrelevant. It
That's
went
why
to
it's a 7-game
7.
series.
Period. They
That's what
should have
I'm
gone
talking
to 7 against
Oh,
Philly.
Omar actually had a I don't want to use that term, but he had a really unproductive conversation with me about how. No, I'm so serious.
The
What
Blacks
was
is
where
one
you
about how
said
Tatum
where you
wouldn't
said
made
it
their
wouldn't
chances
have.
better.
Yeah, he would. They had their percent chance to win with Tatum. Doesn't no. He said they don't have an increased chance to win if Tatum plays in Game 7. That's what he told me.
I
I
don't.
agree that is a bad take, but it's also a fair take to say they should have never been 7 against that Philly team.
I agree, but those are
Exactly.
2 different takes, though. Max.
No, it's
those
not,
are 2 different
because
thoughts.
I
Those are
still
2 different
think no
takes.
matter what would have happened, they already lost. They already lost that internally, man.
But they
When
did
you-
it.
when
It
you're
only
up-
means
when
nothing.
you're up
When you get to
3-1 and you lose it
when you
all,
get to a
why
Game
do you
7,
think
the point of
Tatum
a
didn't
Game 7
play?
is you have a. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you get to a Game 7, either team has a chance to win when you jump that
Bro,
ball.
why do you think Tatum didn't play?
I'm saying
Because he's
Omar,
already used.
answer
He
my
tore his
question.
Achilles, and he's as a nagging leg injury. Why would he force that?
I agree with you. And me and Earl.
What
had
happened
that
when Tyrese
conversation
Halliburton
where
came
I
back and
told
played?
him, I
what
think
happened when
he should
Tyrese
have-
Halliburton came back and played?
I completely agree with you.
He
Did
went
we
out
not
for a
have
whole
that
other season.
conversation where I told you I hope he sits out because that will genuinely hurt his
Okay, but that has
Achilles.
nothing to do with my point. So you're saying if Tatum plays, they have no increased chance to win. When he led the team in every statistical category.
And what's stopping anything from saying that Jason Tatum wouldn't have gotten hurt in Game 7? And then the same
Nothing.
result-
We'll
We'll never
saying
know,
still.
though. We'll never know.
He's still and bro, and you're like, oh, he doesn't. What's the points, bro? If he had his baseline
Chris,
points,
I don't
he
think
wins.
No,
that
no, listen,
game.
listen. They started Ron Harper Jr. in Game 7. That ends the
So
whole
you're
case.
saying
That's
if
Jason
you
Tatum-
talk about Ron Harper Jr. and Tatum, they don't have a better chance to win.
Tatum on the one leg is better than Ron Harper Jr.
I get
Omar.
it, dude.
So
I'm a Lakers fan. I'm a
so
Lakers
crazy.
fan,
Come on.
so I get it. At a
crazy.
fundamental level, I get it. But sometimes you got to separate your dislike of a team with
It's
your
not
IQ of
just
the game.
dislike of a team.
No, it's
I'm looking
99%
at all
dislike for you right now, and it looks bad. That's where you call from, man.
Everything, man.
Okay.
Hopefully you're good. Drink some water. Drink some water. I'm sorry.
Everything.
Allow me to be the
Well,
Omar
real talk, I didn't even
chill,
hear
bro.
that
I gotta
because I
chill,
was
I gotta
fucking coughing.
Listen.
bro, I'm sorry.
Allow me to be the Omar translator here. What Omar's saying that he's just not saying, but I know this is what he's saying, is that the Celtics are overrated because they blew the lead because they lost to the Knicks the year before, and then they lost to Philly.
And the only
No, when
reason
Tatum got
that
hurt
they
in the
have
next
been
series, they already
used-
lost. The
But
game was
that's
over.
the thing.
Exactly,
This
but
is the
they lost
same
to the
reasoning
The
that the
Philly series,
Celtics
though?
fan use every single year when they lose the playoffs. They're like, "Oh, Tatum got hurt. Tatum got hurt. Tatum got
Every
hurt."
single year is crazy because
When
they
is it
didn't
gonna
win.
be?
Bro,
They either
you
went to the
guys
finals,
won,
won the
bro.
finals, and then Tatum got hurt the other 2 times. So
Like,
what are
what
you
are
talking
we talking
about?
I'm just saying, when is it gonna be? You guys lost the
You
lead.
win it. You win a championship, and then everything you do as far as rivals
It's
is just
not
thrown out the
just-
window.
Omar, I'm about to break it down. Omar, I'm going to break it down. They
These are the type of dudes you
lost
can't
to
let
the
win
Warriors in the
championships.
finals. They won the finals. Tatum got hurt the next 2 years. That's all. That's all that
Wow,
happened,
when you
and
really
it's
think
true.
about that, oh, what happened there? Wow. Oh.
It's true. They went to
Jay,
finals
just
twice. They
count
lost
the
one.
games that they lost when Tatum didn't play. They were still
But-
down 3-1 to the Knicks the first year, and 3-3 to
they
Philly
were
the next
down
year.
6 when.
But
Tatum
that,
went
Max,
down.
has nothing to do with my take, by the way.
They were.
Oh,
I'll
Earl,
tell
we
you
know your
this.
take is right.
They were.
We
Thank
know
you.
your
Okay, I
take
just
is
wanna make
I'll
sure.
go back to last year.
Like,
I'll go
I'll
back
stand
to
on the
last
fact-
year when Tatum hurt his Achilles to when, we were up 6 and
That game was already
Jason
over,
Tatum
though.
went down
Exactly,
and
it
then
was
we were
31
injured in
minutes.
game.
Yes,
That
but
game
we're
was
talking
already
about a game he was already in. We're talking about a game he didn't play in.
I'm just saying, like,
It's not the same.
They started Ron Harper Jr. Game 7 because
Ron Harper Jr. was a starter in the
Ron
playoffs
Harper Jr.
in
Like, that
Game
just goes to show
7.
they would
In
have
Game 7,
It would have been a
and
better.
Omar on the phone told me that Tatum playing meant absolutely nothing and gave him
I
no
don't
chance to
believe
win.
it.
Talking about this anymore. We know you're right.
Guys,
Nobody
guys.
thinks you're wrong.
So-
we know
I have to
this.
just keep saying this so they understand.
My thing is why, if that was the case, if there was this increased possibility that Jason Tatum came back Game 7 and there's an increased possibility they win, what is not happening in the other 2 games that's leading up to this that he is not doing?
They still folded.
They
That
still
doesn't matter.
folded.
But that doesn't matter. They-
Point.
That
Tatum
doesn't
didn't
matter.
play.
That's just like if you.
Point.
That's just like if the
That's
Knicks
right.
play.
They
They're
don't
losing.
have
Okay,
one
Omar, let me ask you this.
game.
Omar, let me ask you this. Wait, time out,
This
everybody.
was a
Time out.
mental
Time out. Let's put this
collapse.
in Knicks
This
talk
was
so we
more
understand.
than just
Let's
Tatum.
say that the New York Knicks are down in a series. Jalen Brunson, he's been playing okay. He's been
Yeah.
on the game,
Let's talk
but he
Knicks.
checks out. He can't play Game 7. Do you
Okay.
honestly think him, if he was to play in that game, let's say y'all lose Game 7, would you honestly have the same take that if Jalen Brunson plays, they don't have a chance to win?
What are you saying? Is he getting hurt at Game 6 or is
I'm saying,
Same thing. Same
let's
thing
say
as
it's the
Same
same exact
scenario,
situation,
man.
but you're
Same thing
changing
with
out Jalen
Omar.
Brunson. Would you say the same thing?
Yeah, dude.
You're lying.
Yeah,
You're
I
lying.
would.
You're lying.
Same exact situation, losing 2 years in a row, basically because he got an injury. All I'm saying
Absolute
is,
Omar.
Celtics fans
He's
need
lying.
to stop using
He's
this
lying.
crutch that Jason Tatum got hurt.
So we wouldn't get on this podcast and Omar would be like, well, if Jalen Brunson was healthy, you already know we would have won that game, Game 7. You're saying you wouldn't say that?
Guys, I'm not going back like 2 years ago.
But we just
I'm
went
not
back
like-
2 years ago to talk about the
you're
Celtics.
like-
Max, you know you went.
All right, man, whatever.
Come on, bro. I'm just trying to
Max is
I'm just
smiling
trying
like
to
that.
awaken
Bro.
you.
Max knows.
I'm trying to awaken you to your bias right now. It's okay. I just want you to realize how biased you're being about the situation because you hate
He
the
said
team.
no. He said that he would not make that excuse.
He's lying.
So-
He's smiling in his chair. He's lying.
Omar,
No.
you're capping, bro.
You're capping so hard.
If Jalen Brunson,
Bro,
was in
Taylor
the
Brooks
same
is not in the
exact
room asking you
situation
questions,
as
bro. You
Jason
don't gotta act
Tatum,
hard, man.
all I'm
This is
saying
not a
is,
Taylor Brooks interview.
okay. You gonna let me talk, or you gonna just keep going?
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
It would be. I would share the same opinion. I would say the same thing about Jalen Brunson. I don't understand what's the difference here.
I'll take the man at his word. I'll take the man at his word. Now
but
can I
Earl will
please
never
go
do
to
that.
number
That's the
6?
thing.
Omar, you don't understand the
Oh, you're right. I would
Honestly,
never believe that. You're absolutely right. I would never believe that.
Yeah.
We ball though.
Okay, whatever you want, bro.
Can I go to 7 on my
Please
list?
finish your list.
Go ahead. Let's finish your list, bro.
Because
I
this
just
is where
realized he never finished his list. This is crazy.
I've been trying to tell you, Omar. I've said Portland 7. Portland 7. Earl's right. Y'all are way over.
L ranking.
Like they're good.
L.
They're not top 6 in the West. Good. Dame's not going to be himself. He's still going to be a good player. He's not. I don't think he's going to be an all-star level player anymore. Ja, I need to see Ja have a good season again before I'm like sold that he's a huge plus on this team. I think they're better than last year, but not better enough to jump up. So I have them at 7. 8, give me Dallas again. I really do think Dallas is going to be good. Like Cooper Flag is going to be an all-star next year. Kyrie Irving's still probably going to be borderline all-star-ish. But like you said, Jay, just give me a few Derek Lively games. Give me a few Derek Lively games. They got PJ Washington, Max Christie, Morris Johnson. They have a solid team. I think they don't have Jason Kidd as head coach anymore. That's
Dustin May.
But
Dustin May. Michigan coach.
Why not? Dallas 8, really just for Cooper Flag and Kyrie. I'll be honest. I think they're trying to win this year. I think Dallas could have been a play-in team last year if they were trying to win. They weren't really trying to win. You add Kyrie back in. I think they're 8. 9, give me, I'm sorry, Earl. I'll take Phoenix here. I know I'm kind of letting it down. I'm letting down Suns FC a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm letting Suns FC down. But, like, they're still good. I still do believe in them. And you know what? I could see they're going to make the playoffs through the play-in. How about that? They'll make the playoffs through the play-in. I believe it'll be the opposite of last year. Instead of the Suns being better in the regular season than bad in the playoffs. Last year they made the playoffs last year. I forgot about that. I back the Suns, though. 9 seed, 10 Golden State, just off Steph Curry. Like I said, Steph Curry alone can win you 30 games. So, I think that's better than you.
I love Steph Curry, guys. He's my top 5 favorite player of all time.
But
there's no way they're top 10 seed. With Porzingis, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Pod's core. It's not possible. And if it happens, Steph Curry got to be top 3 all time if he drags that team to a top 10 seed. Because none of those guys can play 5 straight games. None.
Think about it. But think about it, Jay. They're going to get a certain amount of games every year against... I mean, they're in the Pacific, so that means they're going to get 4 Clipper games. Should be wins. You're going to get 4 Sacramento games. Those should be wins. Mm-hmm. And you're going to get 4 Phoenix games. They can easily split or get 3 of those.
Phoenix knocked them out last year, and Phoenix can sweep them next year.
They could, but I'm just saying, no excuses for Golden State to at least not be a top 10 seed. Top 10.
LeBron is their only savior.
Respect for Steph Curry, 10 seed. So my list, again, it's kind of just Earl's list, just kind of like swapped a few, but like OKC 1, Spurs 2, Minnesota 3, Denver 4, Lakers 5, Houston 6, Portland 7, Dallas 8, Phoenix 9, Golden State.
Nice.